From downtown San Diego, MLB Network has baseball from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Number 59, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Settling in now, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Renfroe. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Nicky McKay is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping up to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 23.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I got the count. 1-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So stepping in, Franchy Cordero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
1 out, nobody on. McKay is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Just hung in there on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur. All right, guys, let's take a look at how the pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 44.
Into the box now, number 44, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Again, another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Eric Hosmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now to the plate, Will Myers will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordero is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and 1 to Chirinos.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And rarely do you you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Nicky McKay. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping in, Francisco Mejia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Back up the middle, and the Friars are into the hit column.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, number 9. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's got punch outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, number 23.
Ready for another chance? Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's George Springer back to the top of the lineup, as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering. And he'll go after the first offering here. The knees, it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Drilled down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Here's Michael Brantley as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Cordero facing back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Here's another one that's drilled this one to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. So striding in, Franchy Cordero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, number 44. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopper, foul. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Now another 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Will Myers. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Francisco Mejia. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Correa into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, number 9. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Brantley is under it, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Next up for the Astros, Nicky McKay hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, George Springer. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them.
Now
with the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, number 59. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
The batter, number 23.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Petco Park, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Gurriel.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, number 44. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Changeup called strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Myers on the move, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Craig Stammen will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Now here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 Houston. Here's Manny Machado now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit. Earlier in the count.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Machado now on 0-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Eric Hosmer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Must be expecting the hitter to go the other way as the outfield shifts to the right. We'll see if that has an impact. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. First pitch on its way. 4-1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. One left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Stammen, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Into the box now, George Springer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Tatis has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in now for San Diego, number 9. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Garrett Richards will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 43, Garrett Richards.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. Garrett Richards enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Richards.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. His past history with Richards, he's really struggled 0 for 10.
Altuve.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Altuve stands at second with no outs. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Alex Bregman will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And that'll get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
On to first, the double play. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Astros 4 and the Padres nothing. Ryan Presley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Ryan Presley.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Sliding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all the doable.
Down the third baseline. Tatis on second. Hosmer on at first with 2 down. Another one sent foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Houston took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Nicky McKay gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.